This is our kindergarten area. There's 4 classes here, 2 in English and 2 in DLI. Most of the day, the students are self-contained in here. They have their own playground, and they're supervised during their recess break time and also their lunch. As I mentioned before, the students would have their snacks over here during their recess time, and this is where they would eat their lunches if the weather permits and we don't have a rainy day schedule. This is one of the kindergarten classrooms. Of course, it's closed down. That's why you see the chairs like that. Each of the classrooms has their own bathroom. One thing you notice about kindergarten is there's a lot of language-rich walls. Lots of access to learning, references to things that they are doing. We also like to highlight things that the students are working on. So you will see display boards. The teacher frequently will pull small instructional groups to these smaller tables to meet the individual needs of each student. And lots of examples of language. And words that they are focusing on. This is our school garden, one of the largest gardens in the district. Every student, K to 6, comes to the garden once a week on their day of rotations, which is known as specials. You can see that the teachers are very good about talking about the focus of the week and things that the students will be learning. Most lessons start off with the students sitting here with an opening lesson about something with horticulture, germination, planting, things like that, where the teacher is teaching them, and then they go out into the garden to do hands-on work. Just this past year, we planted 10 new garden beds with herbs, plants, vegetables. We have our own clay oven where we often do pizzas and flatbreads. Greenhouse. These are the new beds that I was referring to: kale, lettuce, lots of other herbs. And if you keep going around, you'll see how large our garden is. One of our favorite places here at school, not only for learning, but just to come and take a calm walk. Flowers are really blooming now as well. This is the main playground that is leaving out from the front office over to the lunch tables where the other grade levels eat. Kindergarten does not come out here very often. As I mentioned before, they are largely self-contained, but occasionally the teacher does, of course, accompany them out here for activities or school events. All kinder will line up here in the morning. All the teachers meet them out on their numbers. Of course, on the first days of school, the teacher will have a sign and be very visible. And you are welcome to come on campus in the morning and say goodbye to your students right here. And then the teacher will lead them through this area back by the garden, what I saw, heading over to the kindergarten area. This is our music room. The students come to music one time per week as part of the specials that I mentioned before, the rotations. Mr. Jake, our teacher, really does a great job of involving the students in being active in the music on their feet, clapping out rhythms, touching instruments, participating, dancing, singing, and the kids love to come see him. They will also be putting on a few shows during the year, like Grandparents' Day and of course our holiday celebration towards December. Kinder students also come to art once a week. It's normally not on the same day as their special rotations, but they also get a chance to do hands-on projects with colors, pastels, chalks, watercolors, lots of different mediums. This is our yoga area. Our yoga program is called On the Mat. The students in kinder will also come once a week to learn about movements and breathing techniques, stretching, and ways to take care of your body. So they would be down here practicing their yoga on the same day that they have the specials. This is also connected to our multi-purpose room. You can see obviously we're using it for storage, that the kids are not here, but this is where assemblies or school events would be, or some of the special performances up on the stage that you can see here. This is our library, also known as the Media Center. The students come in here also one time per week. Our librarian teacher, Miss Gonzalez, often reads them a story, and then we'll teach them about how to collect, gather, and search for appropriate books at their level. For most kinder parents, this is considered the entrance and the way to grab your student after the day is over. This is Vulcan heading north, pulling into this little driveway, and you could drop the students directly off at the kinder gate, which is next to the kinder building right here. And they have their own entrance here. In some cases, a student might have an older sibling and they could meet them on the other side on the entrance near Union Street, but most kindergarten students come in and leave this way. Coming in is the entrance, as you saw in the very beginning, to kinder and its playground and the 4 classrooms. The best advice is to make a plan with your student so that they know where and how to meet you at the end until it becomes a routine.